in Mark Martin's win. Now, hey, Dale Jarrett has a passenger.
Yeah,
He's picked up Kyle.
Yeah, I think he picked him up and going to ride him back around to the 5th. He's a long way from home, so Dale wasn't going anywhere. And at each of the restarts, I don't think we ever established the fact that Dale had gotten back in the race. He's only been back in there about 15 or 20 laps. Probably nobody cared except his brother Martha there, smile waving to Ernie Irvin and his wife Kelly. And Ernie comes over and gives him a little bit of love tap there. Said, "Get out of my way, boy. You ought to be riding over there anyway."
Yeah, Dale is back in 33rd position, so he's not going to pick up very many points here, but he is back in the race.
A little friendly rivalry right there.
Yeah.
That was.
Here once again is the incident that has cost Dale Earnhardt and Kyle Petty potential wins.
Well,
Looks like he got off the, did he get off the track a little?
He touched that curb, and that's all it takes in there. You're almost wide open. He hit that curb, the car got loose on him, spun around. Nowhere to go for Earnhardt. They get nose to nose, and both cars tore up pretty good there.
Well, Dorsey, you say nowhere to go after he made that commitment. You said earlier that you only got just a short period of time to make that commitment, and he made that commitment to go out there on the outside. There's that little love tap to Kyle Petty. You wonder if he was trying to crawl over in there with Ernie.
Well, it's a very slow pace that's being maintained here so that we can get in as many green laps as possible. As they come down, there will be 4 more to go here at Watkins Glen. More than 3 laps to go in this race. And the pace car's lights are out, so we will be going back to green here in just a moment. We have Mark Martin up front. Running second now is Jimmy Spencer. Wally Dallenbach is third. Jack Roush could have his first 1-3 or possibly 1-2 finish. We'll wait and see.
And Bob, there are 6 Fords in the first 6 positions. Ford hasn't won here since 1965. And Marvin Pinch took the checkered flag then.
That's right.
And Ford hasn't had the kind of year winning that they had hoped to have, so this might get them back on track.
Another Napa Field summary. You saw P.J. Jones there in 10th position. His brother Page won the big midget race, the Belleville Nationals last night, and Page was happy for his brother when I saw him this morning. Scott Lagasse is 13th.
Good run for him.
Yeah.
Road racer known for a long, long time. There's that guy out. I don't like that out.
Yeah. And last, not good.
Not a good.
Well, it's a better kind of an out than if you were a boxer.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't a knockout. It was just an out.
Now coming through corner number 7, the final one. The green flag awaits the field. Mark Martin has 3 laps to go and potentially his first win of the season. Here's the green. Now we're going to watch to see if Wally Dallenbach can take second. He's already passed Jimmy Spencer as they head for 1, and now Roush is first and second.
And the cars are about 3 abreast behind them. Dallenbach gets through the corner. Spencer is third. Sterling Marlin is fourth. Meanwhile, all the rest of the cars, we see Jeff Bodine on the inside trying to nurse that transmission or whatever problem he's having and get it back home. Just about 2.5 more laps, and Bodine will have this race done.
And Mark Martin hopes he can get through those 2.5 laps and have it done out front this morning. And he had a roller coaster type of a day as he comes into the inner loop here and has already pulled away to a comfortable lead. That Unical bonus buddy is $98,800 if he can just keep that thing out front. That keeps pulling away.
Arlene, get out the credit card.
That Unical bonus hasn't been won since Bristol, and it's never been won for a road course race. So Mark may be making history here. Jeff Bodine beginning to fall back now. In 4th position is Sterling Marlin. Bill Elliott is in 5th, and Michael Waldrop and Bobby Labonte. Here is Jeff Bodine running with Kenny Wallace.
Bill Elliott out of this kid. He's running pretty good there.
There's Scott Lagasse trying to get by Jeff Bodine, that pedigree dog food car.
Yep. 2 laps to go. 88 complete. 3 wide, headed for you.
Here they come. On the inside is Schrader. Takes the spot away from Bobby Labonte. Michael Waldrop follows suit.
That's P.J. Jones right behind there. Another road racer that's having a real good run going today.
That was a great shot from the blimp of those cars moving through turn 1 and getting in single file. Now they move up through the S's once again onto the long backstretch headed for the inner loop. The lead is being held by Mark Martin.
And he is extending that lead, Bob, every lap around here. He has a very comfortable lead. Now, you don't really have to push it, but the car feels so good to him that he can just ease around here and still pull away from everybody.
Boy, there's a big battle there with you, Ned. That's P.J. Jones, I believe, involved in a battle for position.
Yeah, Michael Waltrip right in front of him. P.J. trying to take the position away, but Michael holding him off. He can hit over in towards turn 6.
Looking for the white flag this time by. Mark Martin will have one more lap to go. He last won a NASCAR Winston Cup race at Charlotte in October of last year, 22 races ago. There's the white, one more to go for Mark Martin. And what a great day for the Jack Roush Racing team. If they can finish this way, he'll have a 1-2 with Martin and Dallenbach.
Meanwhile, they're about 3 abreast behind them. P.J. Jones trying to get by Michael Waltrip, trying to outbrake him, and I believe he did it. He smokes the tires. Michael smokes the tires, gets off the course a little bit, and loses a couple of positions.
Michael Waltrip might have lost about 4 positions there, Benny, in that little exchange. Harry Gant went by, and so did the 40 car of Kenny Wallace.
And the 98 car of Derek Cope.
Yep.
Got to give a call to Wallace. He's run a good race. Kenny Wallace. Here's Mark Martin moving through the inner loop for the last time.
Don't you know this guy thinks this day would never come, Ned?
Yep. But boy, he has fought hard today. Come back from 2 adversities in the pit, and now just pulling away. Should have no problem getting back to the finish line first.
Headed for turn number 6, where we have seen many crashes today, including one early in the race involving Rick Mast, but we've had no driver injuries. He's off of corner number 6, now headed for turn 7. He enters it, comes onto the straightaway, sees the checkered flag, it's waving for him, he wins it. Mark Martin has the Bud At The Glen, and Wally Dallenbach finishes in second spot. Jimmy Spencer third, then Bill Elliott and Ken Schrader. At Watkins Glen for Mark Martin. It's also his first ever road course victory, and it came in his 15th career road course start.
Didn't take him long to get that window net down and start waving to the crowd, did it?
He was ready for it.
He was ready for him.
The man deserves this win, I'll tell you guys. He has run so well all year long. As Jerry Punch pointed out at the top of the show, all the laps that he had led and the problems that he'd had, and problems here today, but yet he came back to victory.
In his last 8 races, he has 6 top 10 finishes, and that, of course, is capped off by this victory here this afternoon. Bill Elliott passes him, waves congratulations, and we will be back with more of our coverage of this race. It's over, and the winner, Mark Martin. Mark Martin has yet to come around to get his congratulations in victory lane. He is saluting the crowd, and the crowd is saluting him. Now he comes off of the final corner and moves down onto pit road and is looking for victory lane, which is positioned just under our broadcast position here at the start-finish line. Again, the IndyCar race from Loudon, New Hampshire is coming up in just a moment. But we've got to talk with Mark Martin on an outstanding victory here this afternoon. Had the fastest car all the weekend, and he overcame some adversity on pit road. By golly, he pulled it off when Kyle Petty and Dale Earnhardt crashed with just a few laps to go. Mark Martin, obviously a very, very happy person as he pulls in and gets the congratulations of those waiting for him. Big round of applause, and our AC Delco Winner Circle interview is from John Kernan.
Mark, it was a long ride around that after you took the checkered flag. I'm sure it was a very long day for you after the problems you had on that early pit stop that got you back. If anybody deserves a win, it had to be you guys.
Well, I believe so, too. I want to say I love you, Matt and Arlene. I wish y'all were here. It was a good day for us. I want to thank Valvoline for giving me the opportunity and having the patience to hang with it, and Roush Racing, Jack Roush, and all the guys. We weren't very lucky today until right there at the end. We got a break that we needed. We had problems with lug nuts that were in the pits, and it was awful. I thought there was no way we could win the race. And we had the class of the field in the race car, and the guys have been giving me the good stuff. So.
Congratulations, Mark Martin, winning for the first.
I got to say one more thing, too.
All right, quickly.
I want to thank Wally Dallenbach, Jr. He gave me a break in traffic back there, and it maybe made the difference.
While you're thanking his team. Wally Dallenbach Jr. It's been a long time for Mark, but he comes away the winner.
And Wally Dallenbach finished this race in second position. There are the results. Jimmy Spencer was third, Bill Elliott fourth, Ken Schrader was fifth, Marlon Labonte, P.J. Jones, Kenny Wallace, and Derek Cope are next. A reminder about the IndyCar race coming up next. And, of course, we will have NASCAR Winston Cup racing a week from today at Michigan International Speedway. And you'll not want to miss that from the high banks of Michigan International. The complete field summary is what we're showing you right now. Rick Mast is okay after his scary accident early in the going. Our congratulations to Mark. This is Bob Jenkins. Thanks for joining us. So long, everyone.